What's up, flappers? Welcome back to another video brought to you by Erotic Walrus. So today, as you can see, we're going to be going over the developer discussion that's posted here, and it's basically a Q&A. So we'll go over that, and I'll share some thoughts on what I think about this, as some of you have already asked me, what do I feel? How do I feel about this? So we will be talking about that. And of course, if this is the first time on my channel, please do consider like and subscribing, as I put out content daily. I do news, guides, memes, all the sorts. So there's always something that you can find. And currently we're on our journey to 10,000 subscribers, and hopefully we can hit that mark before the end of the year. And with that, let's start and take a look. I've already gone over this. How I feel about it right now so far is getting some mixed feelings. There's some good stuff in here for sure, quality of life, but I feel like they're missing a couple of the marks, and I'll talk about some of the things we desperately need as well. The question, which isn't really a question, is I wish there was a private chat function so I could chat with friends before entering their worlds. So basically what this is like a little chat room chat box function. Now you can send direct messages to friends, and it will be also logged. So when they're not online, the message will still be logged. I don't know, right? Like, I really don't know how I feel about this one. Do we need it? Maybe. Is it a priority? Definitely not. Okay, there's way more important things that should be worked on than this. Now, next one. My friends keep changing their nicknames all the time. I can't remember who it is. I wish I could add a note. So basically, you can give your friends nicknames now. For people who don't know, you can change your nicknames, and it can really throw people off and confuse people. And now you can just throw a nickname. Let's say your friend name is Mike. You can just write Mike. This is Mike, right? No matter what his tag is, like Lolly Swaggers or 69 Meme Lord, that's Mike. All right, nicknames. Again, this is something that's very, very, very minor to the issues of the game. I have never heard anybody complain about this. I guess these two are just relatively easy fixes. They just like throw it in there. It doesn't throw off the game balance. It just makes some people's lives easier. And I think that's what most of these accomplish. So I wish I could track the pin. So when you add a pin to your map, and you close the map, oftentimes you're like, oh wait, where is it? I'm disoriented. It doesn't really show up off of your little mini map. And now I think they're gonna let you be able to track it like how you would track quests. You can maybe press V, which is the default button, to navigate. Hopefully that's how it works, right? I mean, this is okay. And again, nothing that important here. I don't think this is on the top of the priority list, but certainly nice to have to make your life a little easier. If you guys haven't watched, I made a video talking about all the mildly annoying things about Genshin Impact. It's like about a month ago I made that video. This is what it's fixing. It's fixing issues that are mildly annoying. So hey, congrats. And this one is definitely more up there on like, oh, I wish I had this, because it's applicable to everybody. You can now redo your domain without having to leave and enter, as I've noticed a lot of people who run mobile phones, they really do take a while to load in, especially if they're not a powerful one, right? So get in there with your condensed resin, you run 3-4 runs, you should be done. It's pretty nice. I'd say this one's pretty nice. Now, this one is basically saying when you finish domain leyline, you don't need to like spam your F key, or you don't on your phone, you don't need to spam everything or run around. And just in case you missed one, now, because I know for some people, especially me, I always make sure to double, triple, quadruple check everything before I leave, just in case. Oh, what if, with all this golden light, what if I just missed a 5-star artifact? It's something to make sure that never happens. You never ever miss out on loot. Same with leyline blossoms. You just finish it, press collect all, and leave. Right? Pretty good. I want a dialogue autoplay option. I mean, when I've been playing this game, especially running through the story, I don't pay too much attention. Oftentimes I'll have something off to the side that I'm watching or something when I'm blowing through the story quest. So I've never had a problem with this. Literally, I just go like, you know, through the story, or I'm just clicking my mouse button. Sorry about that. But this one is gonna be big because now you can skip the animations. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're beautiful, they're great, but for certain people who are not that into the story, it's an option. It's all about having the option to do it, so I think this is going to be good, especially for the people who are still re-rolling since release for that 110 roll, 4 5-star roll. Hey man, you guys, this has just greatly increased your efficiency doing that, so hey, keep at it, man. All right. I wish there was a place to view the dialogue for quests. Okay, this one is pretty interesting because as we progress through the story, it's important to keep track of the lore of the story. As I mentioned earlier, some people care, some people don't care. However, it's important to have the option to go back to it. So just imagine a content creator is able to log or kind of make an overview of the entire story up until now, and people can just go watch that, kind of like a little 10-minute video or a couple 2-3 part video. Actually, that's a really good idea. I might make that because I think the story is something that's often overlooked when people are playing. They don't want to be too tuned in, so they've been skipping everything. Doesn't mean they don't care about the story, it's just they want to progress through the story, and this adds something back. So great way to go back and enjoy the story. And again, here's another quality of life for domains. You can now disband your team without having to kick everybody. This one, you can continue by playing the game in your domains when people leave. That's quality of life. It's okay. Never really been bothered by this because I'm just a one-man army. I'm absolutely insane. I don't care if 1 people leave, 2 people leave, 3 people leave, my house burns down. Doesn't concern me. Okay, all right. And this one, I think this is what most free-to-play players have been excited about. Basically, you'll be getting up to 3 acquainted fate per character when you get them to level 20 ascension, level 50 ascension, and level 70 ascension. So do keep in mind that it's level 20 and then you ascend, so you unlock level 40, right? So every 2 ascensions, from what it seems like, you get 1, right? So 40 and then 50 ascend, you get another 1. It's not that you get a character to level 20 because that's really cheap, but you got to get them to level 20 and then ascend them, and then to level 50 and then ascend them. That's the key there. It's not you get to level 20, you get it, right? So quite a bit of resources. I don't suggest people go for this. Maybe if you have a pity hitting in a couple rolls, and you can dump some resources and get a pity off, and hey, wish you get that character that you want. And that is it. In the end, they did mention the weather is getting colder these days. Look after yourself, traveler. Maybe that's a little nod towards Dragonspine. I don't know. With current predictions, we seem to be going in that direction. Does that mean we need to start prepping pyro users? I mean, Xiangling. Then again, if the environment is really cold, just like in domains, it might start sapping our stamina and we would have to warm ourselves up. I'm interested to see some food buffs also be able to resolve that issue. So that's very interesting. Okay, now with that out of the way, I want to mention a couple things that I desperately feel like we need in this game. Things we desperately need. 1. Pre-save artifact sets. So what I mean by this is, so you can pre-save a specific set of artifacts, and let's say you pre-save this set and it's called Kaching Electro, right? Then you can go away, test things, or you can take pieces away from this, use it for other characters. Let's say the flower piece has a great crit chance and crit damage, and you use it as a stand-in piece for a lot of characters that you're playing or testing, or using them for one-time usage. And oftentimes when you do this for a lot of characters, things start getting jumbled up really quickly. So Well, you can always, and then you go back to your kaching after a while and you be like, oh my god, where's my plume? Where's my cup? Where's my goblet? Right? Where's my flower? And this, what it does is you just go to artifacts and you click artifact preset, kaching, boom, everything just loads back in, right? Pre-save artifact sets is important. So let's go with 2. Quick access to team swaps and artifacts load in artifact presets load in. So what I mean by this one is, if you ever had to swap teams and you go Diluc, Childe, Chi, Venti, wow, what a stack team, I know. And your second team is Ningguang, Zhongli, Bennett, and XINYAN. It just means that when you switch them out, maybe Zhongli takes the flower from Childe, Ningguang takes the plume and the cup from Diluc, and everything just kind of swap, and loads in. You don't have to go into your character and be like, okay, so I'm gonna do this and that and this, right? You just have one preset and then you can just swap it in. Quick, easy. You can then swap teams on the go, because I feel like this game was built to have more teams. 4 characters seems quite restrictive. Going forward, hoping that a function like this will be introduced. Now 3, this is a new problem, but we need better shield health indicators. What I really mean by this is, right now using the shield, I know that if you look close enough, I'm sure that you can see cracks in the shield, but it's just not enough when you're focusing on a lot of things. You're dodging, you're weaving, you're using your abilities, you're focusing on your CD, you're looking at your characters, and there's a lot to think about, and you just don't have enough indicators for shield health. And especially for people who are playing around shield comps, you're either crazily over shielding to the point where it becomes inefficient, or you're playing around your shield's cooldowns, and what ends up happening is sometimes you don't know when it's gonna break and a huge hit comes through and you end up taking a lot of damage. So better shield indicators would definitely help with the shield meta, shield comp. It just helps us play around it a little more efficiently, and I'm sure as we go forward, shielding will become somewhat mainstream, and as people learn to play around it and love it, I know that it has definitely helped me out a lot in the Abyss. It's crazy effective, especially in Abyss 12. With all the ice people, you don't have to really run around as much, as you can just tank it, but knowing exactly when your shield's gonna break is gonna be able to take the shield comp to the next level and really help players who are into that kind of stuff to min-max it. And so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, like, subscribe, share this if you want to get in more traction. Talk about it amongst yourself in the comments in my Discord. Thank you all so much to the first 100 Discord members, as going forward, you guys will be getting special treatment for giveaways. Yes, this was the big reason why I kept urging you guys to do it. From now on, doing giveaways. If you are a first 100 member of the Discord and you apply for my giveaways and end up winning, there will be an extra bonus on top for only you. So I hope you guys do value that role and continue enjoying my content. As for the newer people, I do plan to also open up future possible limited roles, and make sure you're in the Discord for that. Links are all going to be in the description, and that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching, and stay safe. Peace.